quiet, but like the last couple of days, more rain and storms in the forecast, and a few of those storms yesterday produced golf balls. This is in Athens from Anna. Thank you so much for sending in that picture. We had several severe thunderstorms. A lot of the hail was mainly in our southern counties. Today, I don't think we see hail like that, but a few of these storms will be strong enough to produce pocket change, as well as some gusts in excess of 50 miles an hour. Technically, we're not under a severe risk today, but I still think a couple of those storms could be strong. Tomorrow, it's more of a heavy rain threat, kind of a washout day, keeping this cooler weather around for several more days. And this weekend, the mornings will be kind of chilly, but the afternoons are great. It will be pleasant. You get some sunshine, but be very nice. I've got us at 60% coverage of the showers and sub-severe storms for us later today. This morning so far quiet, but as the morning goes on, we'll begin to see some activity come in from the west, and we're likely to have widespread rain, some in the morning and then even more in the afternoon and evening hours tomorrow. We get a nice 3-day break, and even Tuesday at best a low shower chance at 10%, but we'll have at least a little stretch here to help dry us out. So between today and tomorrow, the highest rain totals expected from I-20 southward in that 1 to 2 inch range. Getting into central Texas is where we could see closer to 3-inch totals, a little bit less so notice, up to 1 inch as you head north. So some folks not going to be inundated with rain, others the flood threat will increase. So I-20 south is where I think the flood threat will be highest here in the coming days. There's our next disturbance. It's oh so close. So enjoy the quiet radar while it lasts. We're looking pretty good. Overnight, we had some thunderstorms in Anderson County. Those have since dissipated. So we've got a couple of hours now before the wet weather begins. Mid and upper 50s north, hopefully enjoying the cooler temperatures. But with the clouds and these rain showers and storms rolling in, we don't move a lot. We're mainly talking mid-60s this afternoon. So here we are by noontime. Some showers, isolated thunderstorms. That'll continue through the afternoon into the early evening. I've got us at 65 today. That's it. Still could have some activity south this evening, and then overnight a break before the next round comes in. I do think we'll have some for the morning commute with more wet weather as the day goes on. And because of just this large area of rain ongoing, our flood threat goes up, but also notice the temperatures. We're likely to hang in the 50s most of the day. I have us topping out at 60, but that could very well be in the very early morning hours, and then we just hang in the 50s all day long. So chilly, wet, not very nice for us tomorrow. We're continuing those showers into the evening, so even if you have plans tomorrow evening, I still think there'll be a decent amount of rain out there, and it's not until the overnight that we finally quiet down and get that break we all want. So here's your forewarned 7-day forecast. Scattered showers and isolated storms. A few of them could be strong with pocket change. Hey, morning, we have had a rough couple of days. And since Saturday, 9 tornadoes in parts of North Texas with several larger ones. Runaway Bay was the EF2 and the official rating in Mineral Wells EF3. Southwest of Bowie and in Crescent, EF unknown. What does that mean? National Weather Service could not find any damage, but there were videos of these tornadoes. So they may go back and look to see if they can find anything else, but for now, those do not have a technical rating, just an observed tornado report. Johnson County had 3 of them on Tuesday. Now, I don't expect that kind of severe weather today and tomorrow, but I do think we'll have scattered showers and thunderstorms today, and a few of those storms will produce gusty winds and some pocket change hail potential. By Friday, it's more widespread heavy rain threat. The flood threat's going to go up, especially south of I-20. And then, hold on, we've got a break. Finally, we're going to get some sunshine this weekend. Cool mornings, but pleasant afternoons, and no rain in the forecast. I'd love to be able to do that for you. Highest rain totals today, tomorrow will likely be I-20 southward, 1 to 2, maybe even 3-inch totals as you head into central Texas, which is why the flood threat is going to be a little bit greater there. Temperature-wise, it's cool. Upper 70s is the norm, and we won't get there, and we won't be really back to normal until Monday. Mid-60s today. Just kind of cool and wet, dreary tomorrow, a high of only 60. We're back to 70 Saturday afternoon, 77 on Sunday, and those 80s return next week. A lot of our Fox 4 views are gloomy, but gosh, that's a pretty picture in Richardson currently. Enjoy the cooler temperatures, upper 50s to low 60s, and thanks to the rain that's coming in, we're likely to stay in the 60s all day long. Radar, though, is currently quiet, but look off to the west and southwest. Already showers moving into Brownwood and Coleman. So this is the activity that's going to start spreading eastward. So if you are in Eastland, Comanche, Stephenville, you will be some of the first spots to get some showers this morning. And then as the day goes on, with this next disturbance moving in, the rest of us have that opportunity. So with the thunderstorm potential out there, please have the WAP handy, use caution. But I do think severe threat extremely low. We don't have the instability in the atmosphere that we've had the last couple of days. Highs today only in the mid 60s. Keep your umbrella through the afternoon and early evening hours for sure. I expect at least a little bit of precipitation tonight, mainly south. And then tomorrow, here we go. Some models have more than one round. I do think we see some activity in the morning with then more in your afternoon. So because of this widespread rain, it's not going to feel great out there. Mid and upper 50s for much of the day, likely to 60 degrees in a lot of spots, but we could very well hit that early in the morning and just stay in the 50s all day long. So we're talking about a deluge, honestly, of some rainfall here. Just chilly, wet, reminds me of November, like really not comfortable. And if you have evening plans, still some rain out there. It's not until Friday night that everything finally gets out of here and we dry out. There's your forewarned 7-day forecast. Scattered this afternoon, especially a few thunderstorms could produce small hail and gusty winds. A high of only 65 today. We generally hang in the 50s much of the day tomorrow. Widespread rain and heavy rain threat will increase the flood concerns. A high of only 60.